And hello. Well, that's not supposed to be that. There we go. Hello, my sweet netherlings. How are you doing? How are you doing this evening? How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing all right. Hi. How goes it? How goes it? Hi there. Hey, Antoinette, thank you very much for the super help resident Antoinette. Thank you very much for the gifted membership. Thank you very, very much. Oh goodness, you'll have to forgive me for being a few minutes late and being a tiny bit distracted out the gate. I'm trying to the FSP borrowed the laptop for like yesterday's stream, and they didn't change all of the settings back before giving it back to me, and now things are like a little bit fucked. So I'm having to, like, you know, do the thing where I unfuck other people's mistakes. Cause you know, everyone's competent. Oh, fuck me. Right. Goodness. Laptop wonky, laptop fucking wonky. I'll do this myself. Yeah, pretty much. I'll do this myself type vibes. Taking shots right off the bat. If only it wasn't true. If only it wasn't true. If only it wasn't true. But yet. Okay, fuck it. Okay, here we are though. All the same. Here we are. Doing our thing. Making sure we're having another comfy, cozy coffee date together. Which is like our thing. You know? It's vibes. It's very, very nice. Right? Edge of the table. Aren't you always do it yourself vibes? That's what we love. Right? I could try and get someone else to do it, but my goodness, here I am. I'm actually not 1,000,000% sure how they've like nudged things. So I might have to just be like, okay, you know what? Goodbye work laptop. Hello, Zander using his personal laptop for this. Oh, goodness. And hey, how goes it? Wild Monarch, lovely to see you. Speaking of fighting, how dare you? How dare I what? How dare I what? I don't know what you're speaking about. I don't know what you're speaking about in the slightest. I'm a silly little guy. I don't actually know. I'm a silly little. You know what you did? Why is it always Zander? You know what you did? You know what? Nope. I'm not dealing with this. No. Coming through. That's it. I'm becoming a netherling. Get out of my way. No. You can't blame me. I'm a netherling now. See. You can't blame me. I'm a netherling. You see? Not my fault anymore. Not my fault anymore. Defensive posturing. This is a defensive position. Get back here. Come back. No. Get back. How dare you hide by becoming squishy? I know. Mascots are apparently the meta right now. He's cheating. He's jelly. Now get him. Shadow Aisha, thank you for the super. No, you can't get me because I'm jelly. You can't get me because I'm jelly. That's the way it works. I'm a netherling now. See, I'm hell yeah, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you very much, darling. No way. How dare you? Unfair. Indeed. And of course, Mika. Welcome to the Netherbranded. Let's go. Welcome. Come on in. Nom him? Nom time? Nyom? No, don't nyom me. Don't nyom me. I'm beyond nyomming. Don't nyom me. I shouldn't be nyommed. We're here for a coffee date. We're here for a cutesy little coffee date. That's like our thing. That's how we do it. You know what? Okay. Yeah, here I come. Okay, fine. Regular Zander is on the way back, but I'm letting you know now that this is defensive posturing on my behalf. Okay, I reserve the right to hide when I need to. I reserve the right to hide when I need to. And dear Chief Nether Freak, thank you very, very much for the thinking you can escape by becoming a netherling. We're the ones that snitch on each other all the time. Get his ass. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh goodness, don't do it. Oh goodness. Yeah, good. Okay, look, we've got stuff to cover. Okay, we've got things to cover and stuff to do. Right. We've got things to cover and stuff to do and things and stuff. And your wing has vanished. Oh, it's there. It's just folded in. Look, it's more of the stuff that it's more of the stuff that it's more of the stuff that I need to get fixed, because I'm never using a company laptop again. I'm never fucking doing it. I'm never doing it. Next time they ask me to use a company laptop to be like, oh yeah, you can stream out there. Fuck no, I'll use my own. At least then I don't have to return it for them to check on it and fuck with my settings. The raggedy FSP behavior again. Oh days. Like they took away like the responsiveness from things, like the fucking mouth response. They fuck with that. I didn't reset it. I can't. Rinky dink laptop bag at it. Company laptop of doom. Yeah. Wait, let me see if I can like fuck with 2 settings. I will catch up on all of the chatting for 1 second, and then or after a second, and then I'll see if I can like maybe unfuck another thing. Maybe, or I'll find like a partial unfuck. There we go. Okay, this is a partial unfuck. It's not a real unfuck, but it's partial. It's partial unfuck. Not full unfuck, but partial. We'll just have it be like this or something. But you know, I can't even open my fucking mouth all the way. What the fuck did they do? Why are they so, why are they so fucking dumb? Oh my days. Mouth tired? Right? You look extra demure. I mean, maybe. Is it live? They probably fucked with a parameter or something and like didn't tell me which parameter they fucked with. And now I get to play the guessing game for like however long on how to figure out how to unfuck what they've done. Because I bet your ass, I bet my ass that no one wrote it down what they did. So it's like, oh no. Oh, so I'm kind of just going to chuck the laptop tomorrow. And like use my personal one. Because like, bruh, I'm just going to chuck this laptop tomorrow and use my personal one. I'm just going to be like, fuck that noise. I don't need to deal with that. They didn't even do a screenshot. My dear, it's FSP. They can't even remember to turn DVR off. Like... like... And you know I'm right. That's the thing. Not you dissing your company so much. If you're watching this, please don't take away his... Oh, I had to sell them. Oh, I had to sell them. I had to sell them. I had to sell them. I had to sell my, my like... You know the FSP shares I bought for a joke? I had to sell them. Because I got told by like the dark overlords that like I shouldn't hold on to them any longer because like they're like, okay, it's a fine bit, but also like it could be seen as insider trading at some point if you hold on to them, because we haven't done anything and nothing's changed, but like there's the off chance that someone could say insider trading, and I'm like, damn, me with my $10 is gonna derail the Japanese financial system. It's gonna derail it. Man, the $10. We can confirm they're trying to nerf you. Probably. 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 Let me see. Is that... like... But before I get too carried away doing my thing, okay? Lainey Club Neverend's nurse in training. Thank you for the super. Thank you very, very much. And of course, currently dealing with finals this week. Boo! Any spare luck you can share? Heck yes! Heck yes! Get the luck. Get the luck. You're getting luck. Luck be upon ye. Get the luck. That's it. Get luck. Get luck. You're getting... Wait a minute. Did they fuck with this? Ha! Ah! Oh, that's better! Oh! That's my speed! Oh! I'm back, baby! Ah? Oh? My goodness, darling. Oh? What? Oh, did they do, did they do the thing? Did they... Oh, that's what they did. Oh, that's what they deleted. Oh, they deleted. Oh. 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 Oh, that's what they deleted. Oh, I see. I see. I see. Excuse you. Could you fucking not? Could you? Ah! Why is this breaking? What the fuck? What did they get rid of my fucking? You know what? Sometimes we have to take the wins we can get, and this is a win. Man, they deleted my fucking hotkeys. They deleted my motherfucking hotkeys. They deleted my fucking hotkeys. I'm switching to my laptop tomorrow. Fuck this. Who's so... Can we fire the tech people? We're paying them too much. Get management on the phone. Never fuck with the hotkeys. Right. Okay, okay. Very cool. Oh, goodness. Zanny has to destroy everything. I have to. I have to. I have to. It's a point of principle now. It's a point of things. It's a point of things, you know? It's a point of things. It's the way it has to be. But also, Eleanor, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very... You know what? Let's get back into the vibes. Let's vibe. Okay, so, Eleanor, thank you very, very much for the 5 gifted members. Thank you very, very much, darling. And, of course, Mafia Gravity, how about I poke your belly? As a netherling? As a netherling? Teehee. 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 Yeah, I'm an adorable netherling. I'm a very adorable netherling. Sure, go for it. I could be such a good netherling. I could be such a good netherling. I would be a great netherling. Goodness. And then just really channel. I'm about to eat to stream, my dear, but just iterating my compassion for thee. The way you're a bad bitch, and I know it, makes us go wild. You lucky incubus. Why, thank you, darling. Thank you. And finally, nah. Evening, Zanny. DIY demon reminds me of a dog boy thinking it meant dick in you. It matches your profession? My dear, I am host of Club Netherbrand. What I am is not. How I was born is not what I am. Your smile warms this stormy night. I might be an incubus, but I am an entrepreneur, a philanthropist, a creative, a dreamer. Before I am anything such as that. Anything. You know what? Let's get my wing back. By the way, let's get my wing back. Let's get my wing back. This is. Let's go. I can't believe this. See, the crazy thing is, I don't know why I had this insane idea. Let me just do this thing. I had this like insane idea that like all of the settings and stuff would just be how I left them when I got you know, myself back. But yeah. There we go. Oh, wing is back in the building. Ha ha. Oh, much better. There we go. The wing is back in the building. 3D Zanny was incredibly diva. It was a delight. I love 3D. I've actually asked to do more and more 3D stuff next year. I kind of was made for 3D. 3D is the vibe. But 3D is what I want to do. For sure. Yeah. 3D is what I really, really want to do. Yeah, that's probably 3D Zanny's sassy as hell. I mean, I definitely wanted a lot of like physicality when I got to do 3D. I love the idea of a lot of physicality and a lot of just, how do I put it? I wanted a lot of physicality in what I do, you know? And I think that how do I put this? I wanted there to... Ooh. I wanted there to be a lot of physicality. Yeah. I wanted there to be a lot of physicality. A lot. But I wasn't sure how much I wanted to dive into it. So like there was a big figuring out process. How do I put this? Okay, so there was a big figuring out process of what I wanted to do, and eventually I had to figure out just like where A met B met C met D, and in the end I was really lucky to I was really lucky to get to have like a lot of say in how things turned out. I didn't expect to have like as much say in how things turned out as I did, but I'm really glad that I did. Really glad. And also like just getting to do 3D in general is really cool. It's really cool. Really bloody cool. Oh goodness. You also sassy. Yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun. There's a lot that can be done. There's a lot that can be done. I think that a good amount of physicality goes like a really long way. It goes a really long way. How else can I describe it? So I think that a big thing for me was making sure that it was like everything that I wanted it to be. But I also wanted like I don't know. It's hard to describe it now because things and stuff. Look, I got totally sidetracked. I can actually focus in on you now. Okay, here we go. Netherlings, get close. There you go. There you go. Are you close enough? Are you close enough? Are you? Are you? Are you? Are you? All right, a little step back. Okay. So, yeah, no, 3D was really cool. The concert was good. Sit tight. It's probably my favorite song that we've done out of the two, just because of the fact that like I've said it before, I'll say it again. I never really liked Crossing Fates. I never really like loved Crossing Fates. It was an interesting one, and it was a lot of like a balancing act with that one. So yeah, that was one. I'm so glad you finally. Yeah, well, I've told the story of like how Crossing Fates ended up how it was before, and like it was very much the fact that like the people who we worked with back in the day, for like certain aspects, like didn't really account for someone with like a deeper voice, which is kind of a thing. And yeah. Yeah. Sit tight is a lot more me. It's a lot more my speed. It's a lot more something that I would actually like want to listen to, you know. That's my Oshi right there, me at every single Zaddy solo. Yeah, I don't know whether or not that's the direction that like the company will keep going for group songs. I don't know whether this is just that'll be like a one-time anomaly before they like circle back to doing things before. Yeah. The circle round was definitely an interesting one. I don't know whether or not we'll circle back around to how it was before, with sort of sticking to more high pitch, more pop things, or very like poppy things, or whether we'll sort of keep where we are. But I do think that like if we do go in this direction and stay there, I'll be happy with it. You know, the recording conditions weren't weren't like super perfect for this, at least for me, but at the same time, you know, I was glad I was able to do it. I was dancing on my bed during the sit tight performance. I was proud of whatever I put out. Well, heck yeah, no, I did really enjoy sit tight a lot more. I still look at Crossing Fates kind of as a bit of a red-headed stepchild for me. It is, like, you know, it's kind of the kid that I don't really want. I'm like, you know, you're there, I guess. Hi there. I hope you're doing good. Yeah. Something back, something that can I give you the child support so you go away already? It's like, can I give you the child support so you go away already? Like, you know, Crossing Fates is getting the donut steal treatment. It is. It's getting my it's not like a donut steal, but like, it's kind of one where I'm like, it's good, but it's not me. That was from before. It was me before I debuted, and while they were still trying to figure out how to put me into a box. And I think that like the big thing with Crossing Fates was like, it was very much like, yeah, it was very much like, how can we put these things into a box and sort of min-max what this could become? And then Sit Tight feels more like, okay, everyone's kind of found their own roles while we're there, you know? And it works, you know? Oh goodness, but there are messages from before the stream that I have not read, and I need to do that because it's a coffee date, and mwah, there you go. We love coffee dates. Sake, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you very, very much, Sake. Lovely to see you again. And of course, Marmot on Toast, a poem. Vitamin Z at the end of the day. Much needed chaos to brighten the way. I must confess, I'm feeling quite mushy. Just you, me, other netherlings, and my giant cat plushie. Heck yes. Heck yes. Heck yes. I'd love that. I'd love that. Yeah, no, we love the giant cat plushie. I need plushies. I need them. Wait, so how much freedom of involvement you had for Cold Wrists? Cold Wrists was everyone who worked on that, on the product, almost everyone actually was like someone who I chose. So I like chose the writing people. I chose the composer. I chose I chose a lot of the stuff. We had to have a lot of stuff re-edited and redone because like everything that could have gone wrong went wrong with like the files. But yeah, it was something where I had like a lot more. Congrats on 450. Oh, speaking of 400, congratulations on 450,000 on Cold Wrists, by the way. Huh? Four. 448. Huh. 500,000 before Christmas. 500,000 before Christmas. Huh. Ain't that wild? Isn't that crazy? Let's see if we can get this to 500,000. Let's see if we can. Do you think we can get it to 500,000 before Christmas? I think we can get it. I think we can get it to 500,000 before Christmas. 1 million before the year ends. Road to 1 million. Nah. Nah. We don't hit 1 million with that. Nah. The Incubus doesn't hit 1 million. Nah. Nah. That's not a thing. That's like the save the like having tracks get to like 1 million for the people who actually like are super musically inclined. This was me being like, oh, I just want to do something. Like, let's just do something. Let's do, like, I've got a budget at FSP that I don't make use of, and like it kind of just sits there. So let's spend some of the Dark Overlord's money. Let's do it. Want to make a bet if it hits 1 mil before the end of the year? I mean, let me see. It's been, but let's do some math here. 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you very much. Club Netherbrand, little psychic, thank you very much for the super. Time to loop cold wrists to get it to 500,000. If we're doing the math here, right? My 3D debut was on the 24th, and it came out on the 24th, right? Then 24th, 1st, 8th. Wait, what the fuck? 24th was when it came out. The 1st would be 1 week. So the 8th would be 2 weeks. Ah? 2 weeks, 3 days. Wait, 2 weeks, 3 days since it's been out? The math says, in theory, that would be doable. In theory, that would be doable. In theory, if it can hit just under 500,000 in 17 days, then it, in theory, would be able to hit 1 million in like just over a month. So, nah, thank you for the super. Is that a challenge? You heard the man. You heard the man. Challenge. If we get it to 1 mil, you move for us. Okay, done. Done. All right, done. Get it to 1 mil before year end, and I'll move for you. I'll move for. If you get it to 1 mil before I move, before year end, I will move for you. How's that? If you can get it to 1 mil before year end, I'll move for you. More. We need more. I feel like got off easy for the reward, but deal. Yeah. Guys, okay, streaming strats, you know the deal. Cow ASMR? Fine. Wait, move what? No, not move. Moo, like a cow. Like do a, like cow go moo. If you could do it, it's not enough. Listen, I'm the only one that's like refused to moo for you so far. I've refused. I haven't mooed. Okay, I've made the choice. Oh, GB Prince, thank you for the support. What was it like meeting the Tempus boys? I will tell you about it in a moment. Let me catch up on the members from before the stream, because that's a whole other thing. I will say, Axel can hold his liquor. Axel can hold his fucking liquor. Very impressive. Very impressive. Very impressive. But Shadow, I should thank you very much for the gifted membership. Spades, thank you for the 4 months of never brandedness. I have an interview later today. Wish me luck. Also, I might be bestowed upon a Club Netherbrand title, even if I'm scared of what you'll say. Of course, pick your own. Anyone is always welcome to pick their own Club Netherbrand title and take a role at Club Netherbrand. Everyone is a million % welcome to do that. Like, I love getting to just like go through YouTube and like sometimes on my non Vtuber like account, which I use, I'll see someone in a comment section and it'll be like, oh, Club Netherbrand's this, and I'm like, how dare you make a cameo in my normal existence? How dare you make a cameo while I'm just sat on my bed? How dare you make a cameo while I'm... How dare you? How dare? It was like... Okay, so it was like when I was looking up a game soundtrack and like one of and like I was going through the comment section and I saw a certain netherling, who's here right now, who I see, by the way, you know who you are. I see you in the comment section going, Zander Netherbrand's stream brought me here, and I was like, no, and people had liked it, and I'm like, ha. Well, now I have to respond. Sir. No, you know. Yeah. You know. When you realize people perceive you. Yes. And Jesse, welcome to the Netherbrand. And Jesse with Cubera, so thank you very, very much for the gifted membership. Thank you very, very much. And Renette, thank you for the gifted membership. And I believe we are back up to date, so I can finally turn around and say thank you to 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, the Netherbrand's little psychic, for the super moo/cowboy, a boy who is part cow ASMR at 1 mil. Cowboy ASMR. Is everyone's mind going to the same place with this? Is every... I can't be the only one who's like, mind goes, you know, somewhere with that. Oh, goodness. And of course, Club Netherbrand's Rogue Sniper, thank you very much for the gifted membership. Thank you. And of course, Antoinette, can we get another option rather than the moo thing? Fine, I'll make a poll for the Netherbranded in a little bit. I'll make a poll for the Netherbrand. Actually, I'll just make a general poll for everyone. And of course, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, morning Zander, you're the best. Love you so much. Have a good day. Why, thank you, darling. Mwah. Hope you have a good day too. Get on out there. Have a good day. Now, GB Prince asked me, what was it like meeting the Tempus boys? So I didn't meet all of them. I only met a few, but it was really cool getting to meet everyone. So I met Axel. And my first words when I met Axel, because I decided I kind of wanted to fuck with him upon first meeting him. With like zero interaction before, was I walked up to him and I sat next to him and I went, hey, hey, you're the guy, right? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, you're like the red mecha guy, right? It's like, you're the red mecha guy, right? I've been really looking forward to meeting you. You're the little red mecha guy. He was immediately like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And I'm like, hey, no, I don't know who you are. Oh, this is gold. When you walk up to like VTubing people and deliberately call them the wrong member as an introduction. Oh goodness. No, Axel was really nice though. Did you not notice the obvious blonde hair until... I mean, yeah, but also you just gotta fuck with people. And of course, Alia, thank you for the gifted member. Thank you very, very much, darling. Mwah. No, I just needed to fuck with him a little bit. But no, Axel and I got some drinks, because he was like one of the only people there drinking. And we were like, obviously, the drinkers must drink. So we were just like knocking back some beers together. He said I drink old man beer, which no, I don't. Like it's great. Then obviously I hung out with Haka for a bit. Haka and I were like really excited to see each other. We're really good. We're tight. And I was really excited to see the stupid big dumb purple turkey. He was great. What beer was it? It was acai. Like it was like normal beer. You're like, oh, it's an old man beer, and I'm like, no, it's not. So yeah, no, I saw the purple turkey. It was great seeing the purple turkey. Purple turkey like gave me a bear hug and like lifted me up, and I'm like, you're so tired. You're so tiny. Why are you so strong? You're so tiny. Why are you so strong? Right. I was like, oh, why is the little tiny thing doing this? Yeah, that's hardcore, right? Right. So we were just really happy to see each other. We were like super excited. We were super excited. And then it was literally like just everyone hanging out for a little bit. And once we were kind of like done vibing, we were just like, okay, cool. Everyone was like going home after we had food, and after we were like done having food, I was like, I kind of still want to drink. And Axel's like, yeah, let's go do things. So we literally like went off and we ran into Fleon, and Fleon joined us for a little bit. I got to meet Fleon. Fleon's adorable. Fleon's cool. I like Fleon. And we just all got to hang out for a little bit afterwards, and we got some drinks and just sort of just hung out, which was really cool. And yeah, no, because like everyone else had gone home, and we were just like, let's just get drinks. And it was cute. It was very, very cute. It was very, very cute. Heck yeah. Yeah. So that was really nice. We just got to like run around for a bit and do stuff, and that was really cool. And obviously I vibe very hard with Axel. I didn't think I would vibe as hard with Axel as I did, but like, he's such a chaotic little gremlin. He's such a chaotic little gremlin. I love it. Like, he's such a chaotic little gremlin. Like, we were all at the table together, and literally, I was like, oh yeah, the fucking funny jester man isn't here. And he was like, yeah, no, we should just all come and say fuck you. And I'm like, okay, Axel. Okay. Let's go. I suppose. It's like fun. Oh, there's the battle's night. Let's all go into his comment section. and fucking tell him. And I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, he'll be fine. I'll be fine. He'll know it's my fault. And I'm like, okay. Surprised you'd say the C word. Like, I was like, listen. I'll leave that to everyone else. It was his idea. Of course it was Axel's idea. Of course it was Axel's idea. Who else would pull that kind of shit? It's Axel. It's so Axel. Axel's like, yeah, let's do this. Like, what? Ooh, you know? Such an Aussie thing. Yeah. That's such an Axel move, right? Albums, dude. He's just a chaotic gremlin, and I adore that. He met real Aussie people. What do you mean real? Then what do you mean real? They're paid actors. Oh goodness, Tempus and Avalites cackled on that interaction. Yeah, no, it was cool. It was cool, and it was cool. Now you live in Australia, never mind. No, it was very fun. It was very fun. And obviously, you know, getting to meet other people in my sort of industry right now was nice, especially those who have been here for like a while, because like I think okay, so I'm gonna say something. A lot of the time I've run into people with a lot of different perspectives on what VTubing is like, right? And sometimes people have very like black and white ideas of what it is to be a VTuber. Sometimes people have been here a while and they've seen the scene change and transmute. Sometimes people who I interact with are kind of on the newer side. Sometimes I interact with people who are almost as new as me, or even newer than me at times, rarely. So like getting to meet people who have actually been on the corporate side of things for a while, right? And have had a lot of experience with different things, put me in a position where I'm able to like listen to a lot of good advice. And I don't think that, I don't even think they realize how the kind of advice they give, because it's very natural in like a conversation where they will give advice without realizing it. And it will be things that were like born from experience. So I think that despite how much I yap, I do quite like to listen when the advice is good. And I've said it before and I'll say it again as well. Like people clown on 𝓂𝓻 a little bit, but 𝓂𝓻 is a legitimate like font of knowledge when it comes to VTubing. Like 𝓂𝓻 is someone who knows a lot. Like 𝓂𝓻 knows a lot, both like from the corporate perspective and as well as like the actual just streamer perspective. And that's really for someone like me, that's really interesting to hear as well, because it's also getting to hear perspectives and views which are from like a company which is so far removed from FSP or 𝓱𝓸𝓼𝓽 or something like that, who I normally sort of run around with. So getting to, and it also helps that I've not actually interacted with any, if many, of the people from Hollow before this for like an elongated period of time. So it's very nice to see that different kind of view and take, and see where they land on things that are really interesting and like useful to know. It's definitely a perspective shift. Yeah, it's interesting. It's awesome how y'all are interacting with the right people and stuff. I hope it's the right, I hope that I keep interacting with the right people. I hope so. Either that or I'm just gonna turn around and start doing a drama podcast every like 2 days. I'll just like flood the market with like drama bait. I'll be like the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 of VTubers. That's my plan. If it all goes to shit, I'll be VTuber 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. If it all goes to shit, I'll just become VTuber 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Incucoin. You already are? No. Do you really think I'm VTuber 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻? Yeah, sure. Let me, please. Can you imagine? No. But yeah, it was really lovely. And I think that like, I hadn't even had like a proper night out like drinking, for like quite a while now. So, oh my goodness, I'll tell you what though. Oh, I felt it the next morning. I so felt like drinks with Axel the next morning. I so felt it. Oh my goodness. We were like going 1 for 1 at one point, and I was like, I felt it. Like Axel might have had to have a little lay down on like some bar seats for a little bit before popping back up for like, he might have laid down for a quick 5 and then got back up, but whoa. Oh. Never let a British and an Aussie drink alone. Are you a lightweight? I don't think I'm a lightweight. I think I'm like a pretty decent, you know? Like I was able to keep up. I was not weak. In fact, I was having a damn good time of it, you know? And of course, it was also lovely to go see Rizar as well. I got to kidnap Rizar again for something. Rizar's cool. I love Rizar. Yes. I haven't actually run into like too many other people since I've been here because I'm kind of just like doing my thing. I saw like, you know, Malum for like 3 seconds, but that was it. Left alone with alcohol stocks. Yeah, about that. Not you plotting to kidnap him. Well, like, it would be consensual kidnapping. It's no, it's all like, hey, I just put some yakiniku on a fucking string and pull it towards me. Like, I'm still waiting for that Zanny and Malum interaction. I'm still waiting. I saw him for like 3 seconds yesterday. I saw him for literally 3 seconds. He was leaving as I was coming in. We went, hey, cool, bye. Then afterwards, I had to be like, who was that again? And Gail was like, that was Malum. Like, oh yeah, I've only seen him like twice, 3 times. I've only seen him like 3 times. I've only run into Malum like 3 times. Guy to be like, who is Gail? Who was that again? Did what? Did Zander tell the story of with the hacker getting everyone's identities mixed up yet? No, but Axel had to keep asking me who people were. Okay, so like we were getting the train home, and Axel was like, "Which guy was that guy?" I was like, "That one was the one." He was like, "Huh." And you're the purple whore. And I'm like, yes. Yes, I'm the purple whore. And he's like, huh. Yeah. Yeah, I know you. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, I don't know you. But like, I think I remember something. And I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah. And which guy was that guy? And I'm like, I was literally like having on the train back. On the train back. We were having to like double check which member of Avalon was which to him. He's like, I know you now. And I'm like, oh, cool. He's like, yeah. You're like the Incubus. And he's like, he was like, what's an Incubus? And I'm like, It's a demon. He's like, ah, kind of demon. I'm like, the sex demon. It's the demon that does sex. And he's like, oh, okay. I'm like, he's like, oh, I get it now. I get it now. And I'm like, how have... How? Keep in mind, he's drunk at the... Like, I wouldn't say drunk, okay? He's had, like, he's strongly buzzed, okay? I'd say he's buzzed. I believe he's Australian. And the character profile for people who say they're from there, right? Who say... Who say... Right? Say they're from there, right? This imaginary land that people say they're from. This place. It says that they're able to handle their liquor well. In reality, I think that's simply drug-enhanced interrogation training. But yeah, you know how it goes. You know, it's designed for resistance, but yeah. But no, I tried to listen and take as much advice as I could. But also other news. Avalum's 3D thing. What do we do? Ravla mean girls are you with you as Regina would slap so hard. Party Princess Sassy Savo. Thank you for the super. Mwah. Why, thank you. Heck. What can I say? I'm very Regina George. You can't sit with us. Oh goodness. Gold Lust broke a chair. It did. Okay, so can I just say, in relation to that event, I was sat on the chair and then Gale like ran and like jumped after I'd already sat down to like sit on me or to sit on the chair, and I was there and he collides with my lap. And the chair breaks under the weight of, like, him doing that. And, like, I have my legs wrapped around the chair, and the chair goes with me as the leg snaps. And I'm holding onto it, and I'm like, I'm still on the chair. It's still mine. I'm still there. So, yeah, no. It was kind of wild. I didn't think Gale wanted to win that badly. But apparently he did. I want to be the chair, TBH. No, he was very into it. The entire group gets very competitive. Apart from fucking me. Like, I'm like not competitive in the slightest when it comes to like games and stuff. I'm sort of just like, oh, I'm here, you know. But it's just I want to try my best, but not like go insane, you know. That's probably the best way to say it. Zander's the demure, mature one. Yeah, I see that. I mean, that's why we tailor ourselves the way we do. But yeah, I think that that was like really that was really fun. I think the entire like curling thing was really cool as well. I love the curling thing. Curling was good. Gesture telephone was a fun little idea. I'm not sure what they want to do with like the rest of stuff, you know, moving forward. It's an interesting one. But obviously, you know, I doubt this will be the last time they get us all in 3D. I doubt they'll do it, you know. But I reckon they'll probably have us doing more stuff. I've actually asked already if I can have if I can like do more 3D stuff next year, because I feel like more 3D stuff next year, specifically like for for like, you know, just for the chance for me to do more stuff would be really, really cool. Really, really cool. I think that I kind of have a natural inclination towards 3D. So getting to be able to do that is probably something that like I think should be something that maybe you guys can expect to see next year. At least a little bit. You're making us wait a whole year? No, like not next year, like 365 days. I'm speaking next year as in 2025. No, I'm saying I've asked to do more 3D stuff for me personally throughout 2025. I don't know whether or not it's going to be whether it's going to be granted or if like anyone cares, but like, you know, I've said that it's something that I would like to do, and I think it's somewhere where I actually like shine quite strongly. January 2025. I mean, that's a little on the soon side. I already have plans for January. We've already got to do the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 first anniversary on January as well. We've got to turn around and do the 1 year of like Zander. You've had me for 1 whole year, which is crazy. You've had me for 1 whole year almost. 1 year of 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, 1 year of Club Netherbrand, of course. So I've got to arrange my own little celebration for that. I think it's only right if you know, we do the first anniversary, there's like the Club Netherbrand celebration, do our own thing for all of that, and just sort of celebrate in our own way, because that seems to be like a really good idea for me. I think that's probably where I'm at. And hell yeah. And Nightmare Doll, thank you very, very much for the sub button. Nightmare Doll, Club Netherbrand's doll. And also, thank you for the 3rd ever super on our live stream. We got to see a lot more of your personality in 3D. You are one sassy incubus, and I live for it. Love you, Zanny. Why, thank you, darling. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I think that I want to keep doing more 3D stuff, because it's nice, but like, you know, here's a little stiff, and I would love to see that. Oh, time moved on so quick. I remember when first gen auditions were being advertised. Yeah, right. I mean, heck, it's wild. It's insane. Imagine auditioning to become a VTuber. That's insane. Imagine that. That's crazy. Imagine that. But you know, time's really flown by the past year. There's been like a lot so far throughout sort of the past year. I mean, it's been what, 11 months now. What, like 10 months? 10 like, yeah, 10 months. But like a lot has happened the past year, you know. We've had our ups, we've had our downs, we've had good times, we've had times that have been a bit more difficult, we've had wins, we've had losses, we've had everything in between. But I do think that the last year has been really, really important. I think it's been really, really important. I really, really do. I think that there's probably going to be a lot that needs to be done in the future. Yeah, I think there's a lot that needs to be done in the future for us, and I think that I think that I would like to have a year that is similar but better than the year that has just passed. I'll say that. I think that the channel side, with like all of my netherlings, I couldn't be prouder of all of you. I don't think that any of you could have done anything better to how you've been. You've all been like incredible. You've literally been like an absolute dream base of people. Absolute dream. You've been like a dream base of people. Never thought I'd fall into a Vtuber fandom, but well, too lovable. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't think that anyone who is a actual like netherling could have performed any better as part of our little community the past year. That like there's no way. There's been no way. And yeah, you know, I've had to keep a bit of an eye on all of you because you're mischievous. But I think that it's sometimes wholly necessary. So, you know, I think that it's been a really good run. It's been a really, really good run the past year. And hopefully, if the coming year, you know, has more support from like the company side, and also if we can turn around and do more to sort of like and sort of get more projects done, I think that we could really continue to make something amazing here. I want you to succeed. Honestly, like, we're already well within successful margins here. Like, all of the metrics that stuff gets judged by, we've hit those, you know? I don't see myself as ever becoming like huge VTuber man. I don't see it, and I don't personally desire it. I don't know what I desire. I don't quite see that being like the place where I end up. I think I'll end up somewhere nice. I think that it'll be somewhere in the middle, maybe, with my netherlings. But I think that what we will do is end up somewhere nice and cute and cozy. And why don't I have netherlings on my shoulders? Oh my goodness, what? Why don't I have... I need to fix that. Why don't I have netherlings on my... Why don't I have gone through a whole stream without netherlings on my shoulders? This is such a thing. Get over here. Get over here. There. Yeah. There we go. Okay. One netherling, and I can't believe I'd gone this long without netherlings on my shoulder. Where did you go? There it is, sleepy netherling. Okay, and we'll switch you out for the Christmas netherling when I get back from Baruda, because I'm leaving soon. There we go. Yeah, and just sit you right here and make you big, and there we go. That's better. There we go. Look at that one. Yeah. Much better. Did I get the blanket yet? Okay, so I'm waiting to do the blanket because I only have a few days left in Baruda. I only have a few days left, so I'm not going to like set it up on the Baruda computer. Because the Baruda computer is like high key, like, yeah. So I was gonna wait till I got back to my like proper abode to set up all of the assets, because also I need to take so like okay. So Lunar Moon resident mod, thank you very much for the super. I was gonna say this during pre-chat, but my alarm decided to not go off. Congrats on 449k on Cold's wrist. I hope it shows that just how much we love and appreciate you, Zanny. It's amazing. What? Thank you. Heck, it's gonna be at 500,000 in no time. I just stupid music, stupid VTuber music. Oh goodness. Oh, silly VTuber music. How dare you make an absolute bang? I didn't intend to. The reason I made it was because I make fun of VTuber music so much that I felt like I needed to, like, you know, like make my own so I could continue to make fun of it. You know? It was like kind of a thing where it's like I can't continue to make fun of it unless I do like something, you know? I have to, like, there's a certain level of, like, equality in, like, making fun of stuff. Help, you made it too good, right? Bro made a banger out of spite. Accidental slay. But okay, so like, do you wanna? I love VTuber music. Sorry. Okay, so like it was this. I make fun of VTuber music sometimes, right? Because like it's all over the place, and it like kind of it's like kind of a thing where sometimes it kind of like leans in and likes to like sort of. There's like a certain level sometimes of like, yeah, you can tell there's like a certain level of like corporate influence there, right? And like, you know, sometimes I make silly little jokes because I'm a silly little jokester and I like being kind of funny. And then I was like, okay, well, I've barely touched my fucking budget so far this year, and I'm being told that like no one has any ideas at the company for me on like what to do with me, and like no, everyone's fucking lost because they're like, oh, we kind of expected Purple Incubus Man to not really do too well, and like, you know, we kind of expected Purple Incubus Man to like not do great after, you know, all of the support shriveled up and died. So so like now you're just kind of here with budget. What do you want to do? We don't really have like too many ideas. So like this was early days, by the way. This was not recent. This was like just post debut. This was just post debut, like maybe a little bit post debut. This was like 2 months maybe, right? And they're like, whatever. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. So I kind of like gear the fuck up, and I'm like, I don't care. So I was like, heck it, you know, no one has any ideas, no one knows what to do. Why didn't I just take things into my own hands? So I called up this producer that I knew from like years and years ago, and I was like, and he's also a composer. It was Ferenc. I called up Ferenc, and like, cause I used to play D&D with him, and like I hit him up, and I was like, yo, Ferenc, I need you to do a thing for me. And he was like, yo, what do you need? And I'm like, okay, cool. So Ferenc, I want to make a song. I'm like a VTuber now. Here's the link. Excuse me while I'm just like, hi, you know who I am. This is what I'm doing now. It's, I don't know how that fits into my contract. Who gives a fuck? But I was like, hey, I need you to like make a song. And he was like, okay, I can do that. Give me like 2 weeks tops. So like he hits me back 2 hours later, not 2 weeks, 2 hours, not 2 weeks, 2 hours, and he goes, yo, Zanny, I made you a song. So I made you like a concept with like all the stuff you sent me, and I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. So I swan on over to the Dark Overlords, and I'm like, all right, cool. This is what I've done. This is what I've done with like my dear broski. And literally, I was like, I played it, and I was like, this is the concept. Can you guys like write a blank check for me to make this a thing? Can you guys like agree to make this a thing? Like, you've said I've not touched my like budget and you don't know what to do. Can we just make this? Can we just do that? Like, can we just do that? Is that like something we can just do? And they were like, oh, yeah, let's go. So we did some like refinements and revisions, and like, you know, and speak of the devil, we just hit 450k on cold wrists. Hooray, hooray, huzzah, huzzah. Thank you very much for the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Thank you very, very much. And by the way, Bintrong, along the sass of such warm persons, Annie, watching you have fun feels like hanging out with a bestie, and I love every second of it. Yeah, that's what I like. I like getting you guys to feel like you're hanging out with like a friend, or like, you know, someone who's like, you know, who's, you know, someone who's like warm and like there, and like, you know, or like give you a good hug. Mwah. There you go. Oh goodness. So yeah, no, I was very much like on board for getting things together, and like we really like slapped shit together quickly. It was kind of like all of the technical stuff that was a bit of a nightmare during that, because like all of the technical stuff got fucked up during that, but that like wasn't really any one person's fault. It was just sort of like shit luck. So it got delayed from like literally like this project got delayed just from like after I debuted. I want to say like the second month after debut, all the way to like being a part of my 3D debut. So that thing was in the oven for so long. So like that was an 8 months in the oven type thing. 8 months. Literally could have had a child in that time. Lord, right? 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 Yeah, no, because like in the end, it's cool that we got it with the 3D though. It makes it even more special, for sure. Like I'm actually really glad that it did come out with the 3D. I don't think it would have felt right if it didn't come out with the 3D. But speaking of things coming on schedule and schedules for the week and all of that, why didn't I share mine? I think that we should maybe like do a little schedule share, a little schedule sharing. How does that sound, darlings? How does that sound? Now, of course, I have to put the disclaimer that I have not quite had this schedule approved yet. As such, with this schedule not yet being readily approved, I must turn around and say that there is a good chance that it could change, and it is a very, very light schedule. It is very, very light on the ground. It's likely that because of the fact of how do I put it, like it's very light on the ground due to the fact that they're like obviously we have had other stuff happening this past week. So it's gonna be a schedule which is back with a vengeance next week, right? It's the least I've ever streamed. So here, by the way, here's the art. Okay, everyone remembers Blaza, like freaking cute ass freaking art. Obviously, I'll repost this on Twitter later on, of course. We know Blau. We know Blau. We know Blau. Obviously, their art is cool as heck. It cooked. We love it. You know, it's really cool. I love that style of art. It's very much vibes. And of course, like it's just nice. It's just cozy. It's just hecking cozy, and it's like it was inspired by like the Witch, the film, where it's like, dost thou crave the taste of butter? You know, that one. It's that one. So I of course am a huge vibe with that, and of course, you know, it's just blah. It's just blah. You know, it's just blah. Blah is very, very cool. Goodness, I'm not sure whether to say like I'm gonna use the Twitter handle for like Blau just because it fits. But yes, we love the Nether Sonas. We love all of that. But the schedule. All right, it's light on the ground. Okay, it's really. But to be fair, right, I have already streamed once this week. So Monday was the concert, and Monday was the concert, which is good. And we also had the stream with Rizar on Monday as well. And then Tuesday, it was Gale's birthday, it was Game of Life. So I couldn't stream that day. Then right now is coffee date. And coffee date was coffee date. Coffee date was fine. And then on Thursday, we're doing Misao. And yeah, it's Misao. Friday, something And then that night we're going to do the devil is in the details. Saturday/Sunday, I'm going to be departing from Baruda. Sometime around about like in those 2 days. So obviously I can't stream those days. So technically I've already done one, including like the group, the streams that I was at with others. Technically I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically I would have done 6 streams this week total, but like this feels really awkward for me to like show everyone. This feels really awkward to show. This feels really awkward. It feels like I'm turning in my homework with like none of the questions answered. But it... 3 to 4 streams, guys. Zanny is normal now? Ew. No, I kid you not. I don't want this to be my schedule. I don't want this to be my schedule. It's just I have to do stuff for other people. And like, you know. Yeah, yes, I'm fucking repulsed by it. Yes, I'm fucking repulsed by this thing. Look at it. Look at it. Don't look at it. Look at it's disgusting. It's foul. 4 streams? Sure. While I'm at it, why don't I just sit by the local fucking car wash and ask for change? 4 streams. Why don't I do that? You'll survive. You'll survive. That's still a lot of streams. It's 4. I can count that on one hand and still have fingers left over. What do you mean that's a lot? What do you mean that's a lot? 4. Zander, it's called a healthy streaming schedule. It's a quitters streaming schedule is what this is. Quitters. Not a quitter. Not a quitter. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. No. Ha. No, but, I'm saying now, okay, ready yourselves, because next week will be a proper week, okay? Next week will be a proper week, all right? I'm talking 8 to 14 streams next week. Regular time, 9 p.m. JST, midnight, and like midday EST. All right, the regular like times that we get, we're going to go back to them. All right, we're going back to them. We're going back to our regular routine, 8 to 14 streams a week. That's how it goes. Finally, more time to catch up on VODs. No, Idle Boys, no, we need more. 14, sir. 10 is enough. Look, like I said, next week, okay? Next week, it'll be Tuesday, coffee date in the morning, then something in the evening. Wednesday, something in the morning, then something in the evening. Thursday, probably like one thing. Friday, something in the morning, something in the evening. Saturday, something in the morning, something in the evening. Sunday, one long story stream. That's the way next week is going to go. That is the way. That's the routine that we have. That's the routine that we have, that we respect, that we've learned, that we've adapted, that we've earned over the past, what, year? We've worked hard for this. We have earned this. We have done everything possible to make this a reality, okay? So... Well, I didn't say exactly 14. I said 8 to 14. 8 to 14. The fuck is this sergeant stuff? Listen, okay? 2 Tuesday, 1 or 2 Wednesday, 1 or 2 Thursday, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 1 Sunday. That is how we do it. All right? If listen, it is a cope. It is a cope. You make it to look, it's fine. Nah, thank you for the super hat. I'm glad you stayed on. Netherlings love you so much. You do be that friend we vibe to and make a place for forgotten peeps like me to want to stay. Sappy hours. Heck yes. Heck yes. Now get in here and get cozy. And then 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Rest and departure is important. Don't miss the plane. I won't. I'll try not to. I just, you know, this is the least I've ever streamed in a week. I feel unemployed. Like, I feel like I don't work. Look at it. I need to work harder. And Victory M, certified Zanny hater. Thank you very much for the super. Oh, goodness. Full sarcasm. It doesn't feel like a full schedule unless it's like 18. I don't know. Oh, I hear you. I feel you. Oh, but I will say, I can say this. Frederick and I have been batting around the idea of potentially doing an off collab at some point with the two of us since when I move back towards Europe and sort of like heading around and abouts. It actually happens that our paths may cross due to chance. So we're going to be sussing that out at some point, and it'll probably be sometime in the New Year's, or like sometime in 2025, early 2025. However, yes, we've been batting around the idea of Frederick Gay Owl Newson and I getting to go hang out and do some trouble, which is nice. Flamin', don't overfeed us, plus. I'll overfeed you so there's more of you to love. And Alia, I'm so glad to see you a lot for stream, but don't forget to take rest. We love you, always love ya. Love you too. Mwah. Let's go. And of course, Aisha, thank you for the 8 months of netherbrandedness. With this kind of passion, we might get a 24-hour stream sooner than later. Good. Well, to be fair, we are doing 12 hours on Christmas, and that's only 13 days away. So we're doing a 12-hour stream on Christmas, midday to, or sort of an endurance stream on Christmas. I need to get like a waiting, okay, I need to get a be back soon screen for like when I do that, because otherwise I'm gonna like die. I can't, like, I need a be back soon screen so I can like have something up when I need to go like get some water or like go to the bathroom or something. I need to get one. I'm kind of tempted to like reach out to like an artist in the community or 2 or like 3 or something like that, or like hit someone up and be like, hey, I've seen this like cool GIF you've done. Could I like make that my be back soon screen and like do that? Could we like make that happen? Could that be chill? They won't let you use the 3D screens. I don't think so. I think I just need to like have my own, because like if you, okay, so like spoiler alert, but like in case no one's seen, like waiting, like be back soon screens aren't actually like included in the base like pack of what we're given for FSP stuff. Like spoiler alert, but be back soon screens don't come in the basic pack. So like when it comes to longer screens, we kind of have to source those ourselves. So we're gonna be doing our thing. I'm gonna see if I can find one in time for that. They don't expect you to leave or stream that long. Well, I'm gonna stream that long. I'm gonna stream really, really long. You'll just kind of dip and not have a screen. Exactly. We just kind of walk off. We're like, I'd be back in 5. And then we're back. So that's the way we do it. By the way, you're starting the 12-hour stream on Christmas Eve or on Christmas Day. So I'm doing it on Christmas Day. Also, Cola Mint Choc. Welcome to the Netherbrand. Welcome, welcome. And of course, let's go. 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Thank you very much for the 2 months of Netherbrandedness. Thank you for streaming too much for us, Annie. Just make sure to rest well and have tons of fun. I promise. Double promise. Double promise. You're not going home for Christmas? So I'm going to be back in like my abode for Christmas. However, I actually live, well, I don't live in the underworld anymore. So my family are down in the underworld. Meanwhile, I'm here with the mortals. So with nowhere to go apart from with the mortals, and of course, nothing really else to do, I kind of looked at the calendar and I thought, no one really streams on Christmas. So why don't I just do like a whole thing and spend all of Christmas with my netherlings? And I'll see if I can do a thing. You know? I'll just sit there and I'll go for a long ass time and we'll talk a little bit and then we'll play like a game and then we'll talk and then we'll play a game and then we'll talk and then we'll probably talk some more and then I'll sit down in like, you know, a little Christmas outfit and just do my thing. And I'll be like, ho, ho, ho. Welcome in, little Neverling. What do you want for Christmas? What is it that you want for Christmas? You know, I'll pretend to be Santa. You can sit on my lap. You know, all of that stuff. On the first day of Christmas, mention was spent day to me. One massive stream. Haven't heard that voice before. We'll be hanging out for 12 hours then? Pretty much. Pretty much. I doubt that like any other streamers will really be free on Christmas. So I kind of figured I'd make it like kind of like a little Christmas hangout for people who might not, you know, who like might not be celebrating Christmas like the normal time for everyone, or like might be a little bit busy, because like that's the way it works for me, right? I can't really do it because like everyone else is kind of away right now. So we'll do our thing. I'll force the family to watch your stream on Christmas. Oh, goodness, you absolute little terrors. You absolute little terrors. And of course, if you are actually like spending Christmas with family or something, don't like prioritize coming to the stream over that in the slightest. Like it's just a funny, fun little gathering for like, if you just happen to like either have like a spare 5 minutes, want to hide from your relatives for a little bit, or, you know, just sort of I'm sort of just aware that like a lot of streamers don't do stuff on Christmas, and I happen to be free on Christmas, so I kind of figured, let's make the most of this, you know? Gonna have to tell my grandparents what a moving PNG is doing on my phone. What do you mean? I'm an anime. I'm an anime. We celebrate on the 24th, so the 25th is perfect. Oh, nice. Put Cold Wrists is a Christmas song. What are you talking about? Guys, Cold Wrists is a Christmas song. Right? La 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 la. Carry me without you. Now there's about you. I think I like it there. That, you know, that one. It's amazing what auto-tune does. If it all comes crashing down tomorrow, please have you in my arms. That's actually how it sounds. Oh, goodness. But what? Oh, I love my little cousins and netherling too, so I think we're gonna vibe together on Christmas. Oh, vibes! That's so sweet. That's so sweet. The scuffed version. Mariah Carey. I don't wanna laugh for Christmas. Don't want me. Fine, okay, fine. The final version was not heavily auto-tuned. Although in the timeline it was recorded quite a, like 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 was actually recorded quite a while ago. So like you know, no. Wow, he can sing. Okay, so like 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, my one little thing is like 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 was recorded quite a while ago, and like one thing I find really funny is people turning around and being like, you know, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 is, you know, it's like 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, and then like 𝓱𝓸𝓼𝓽 shows how much Zander's like progressed as a singer and how much work he's put in over like the number of months, and I'm like, I love what you're saying, bestie, I really do, but like 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 was literally like recorded like literally like maybe like 3 months in, maybe 4 tops, like maybe like maybe like the jump from A to B is like, listen, bestie, I appreciate you. Girl, just take the cup. Look, okay, it's just a thing. Or I'm like, listen, this is just an early A to B. Miss Ma'am, can we please get the raw vocal? Fuck no. Fuck no. No. Okay, so I'm not giving the raw vocals just because of the fact that like how much. Okay, so 3 things. 1, I don't know if we still have them. 2, I don't know if they're any good. 3, I know that we had to rebuild the entire song a couple of times because shit was fucked. And Jade Siders, thank you very much for the 3 months of Netherbranded. Lovely to see you, Jade. Okay, but real talk, I really enjoy your singing, whether it was recording in the studio or you sing along to random songs during stream. I love it all so much. Why, thank you. Thank you. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try and just have fun. I think that like, how do I put it? Okay, so like, FSP isn't always the easiest thing, you know, for a variety of reasons. But I think as long as I can have fun and do whatever, then it's not really about FSP, it's about my netherlings. And my netherlings are the best. Like, they're literally the fucking best, you know? Sometimes you guys are like a little misunderstood. Sometimes you guys don't receive the kind of love that I think you should. And sometimes I'm extremely protective of you. But I couldn't be happier with how my netherlings are, because my netherlings are my netherlings, you know? There's no 2 ways about it, you know? You're all kind of fabulous, and I adore it. I really do. Really, really do. Proud dad moment. Fuck yeah, proud dad moment. It's a big proud dad moment. No you. No you. No you. Yeah, I think that, you know, I know that there are, you know, bumps and stuff like that, and I know that the Netherlings are this small but like insanely passionate group. And I don't take that for granted. I think I'd be really fucking stupid if I took that for granted, especially with the passion that you guys have shown me. You know, I've already let management know that I'd like to do more original songs and more covers in 2025. And, you know, they've turned around and gone, hey, that's a great idea. We looked at the numbers. We love that you're willing to agree with us without us asking. they're like, that was great. That's great to hear. We were gonna kind of make you do that if you weren't. They were like, that's great. So like, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 still really good. We were thinking of making you do that. Like, you built up something special in this community. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I built up something really special here with all of you as well. All of you built up something special. This is like the weird, awesome little community. I think I got the best fucking community. You're all like nice and like insane in the best ways, but like also mature adults and like fun to hang around with, and like actually people that like I vibe with, you know? I mean, I couldn't be happier. I think that like, I think it's always really difficult when you, okay, so personal struggle that I've always had, since becoming a VTuber, is I knew really early on that I wanted to have a very like grown and adult audience. And obviously, you know, that does sometimes reflect, you know, sometimes you don't get the huge things on Twitter, or you don't get like the like as much viewership or something like that, or sometimes like the amount of watch are like a little bit lower, or like when you turn around during streams and say, if you're a child, you can fuck right off now, like I do. You know, it's a thing where, you know, it does keep things slow with the growth, but also it means that like everyone here is going to be an adult, and everyone here is going to be chill, and everyone here is going to be okay with me making terrible little jokes. Teehee. Ah, goodness, the poor kids. Oh well, they have parents. Poor kid, they have parents. It's fine. It's fine. Plus, you guys get to turn around and like and do the Twitter thing. You guys do the Twitter thing. I knew this was something special when the silly little Twitter memes started happening of someone saying, hi, I'm a new netherling, I'm hoping to meet some oomphs, or something like that, or like, oh, I'm thinking of getting into Zander Netherbrand. So there would always be this thing on Twitter, and people would go, for those who don't know, people would say, I'm thinking of getting into Zander, or I'm thinking of getting, or like, the netherling community seems nice, or oh, I'm thinking of getting into this, or like, oh, I saw Zander's thing with that, I might check him out, you know? And immediately the comments just flood with netherlings being like, hi, welcome, come with us. And it's always so cute. Oh, I got that the first time today on Twitter. See, it happens every time. It's like the netherlings, like one of the most powerful things, because it's like immediate sheep pile. Congratulations, you've joined. Welcome. Come take our hand. Yeah, you don't get a choice. You're just dragged. You're oomphed by the netherlings. Netherlings assemble the sheep pile. I need more peeps for the cult club. Yes. 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 Cult time. Your wrists look cold. Come here. Teehee. It's because I don't wear anything on my forearms when I do hand cams. It's because I don't wear anything on my forearms when I do hand cams. Oh, goodness. I love when, like, people started... Oh, goodness. Okay. My argument for, like, the hand cam thing with, like, management as well. They didn't even try and make me wear clothes this time. I think I was watching someone who raided into you and I got interested with what you were talking about. Now here we are. Watching someone who raided into me. Ah. Crazy. Crazy. But yeah, no. Okay, so they didn't even try and make me cover up my forearms this time when we did like the stream where I showed my hands. But they were just like, they didn't even try and make me wear like a sweater or something to hide my forearms. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. It's like a deliberate choice. It was such a deliberate choice. They don't try anymore. They know the exposure works. They know you show your wrists anyway. So silence you. You posted a picture of my wrists. I saw you. I saw you got a screenshot. I saw your screenshots. I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. I saw your screenshots. We all know you're pale anyway. Like, oh yeah, no. Let me just make sure my complexion matches this tall glass of milk that I am. Like, I just happen to match this, like, which is kind of crazy. I'm begging to be included in the Zanny wrist compilations. It has 12,000 views, just so you know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, some of them go up to, like, you know, 200,000. I'm not really sure why. I'm not sure where the magic is. I think it's just, like, through the looking glass type shit. Corporate VTuber shows skin, but also, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, like 20? No, 200. Not 20, 200. I've seen a couple that I think have got to 200. It's the hands. It's the fucking hands. The fact that, like, okay. Do you want to hear something insane? Some of you turned around afterwards and were like, you can tell he's wearing a size larger gloves now. You can tell he's wearing a size larger gloves than normal because of the fact that there's, like, extra material in this hand cam that was done at the birthday. That you can tell. And the crazy thing was, they were right. I'd purchased mediums instead of, like, smalls. Because, like, I used to put the smalls on because they cling to my hand better and you could see, like, a lot more details. Even if they were, like, super tight. But, like, the mediums I got because I thought they'd be, like, chill to wear. And they're like, yeah, you can tell he's changed, like, the size of his gloves. Fucking whore. You know, like, like, oh, does he just want that extra material on his gloves so we have more to be seen ripped off of him? Like, what? Like, pfft. Why do you say it like that? Oh, please. Please. Help the voice. Help the voice, you know? Step away from the mic. No. It's my microphone. I shall not step away from it. Yeah. Oh, good. Look, I just thought it was funny that people were able to pin down the size of my glove.
Give me a second.
There we go. And Marmot on Toast, thank you for the super. What's up, Marmot on Toast? I told a non-netherling friend about you showing your arms on hand cams. And they went, When you said he didn't cover up, I thought you meant he wasn't wearing a shirt. Well, sometimes I don't. Well, sometimes I don't. I mean, not on hand cams, but like these. Sometimes I don't. Especially during summer. If it's summer, then like clothing's optional, not these. The amount of streams that I did without like shirts on during summer or like without pants is like wild. With that voice, my neighbors are gonna think that you're what I'm watching something sus. I blame you. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Good. Without pants. Yeah, without pants. Like you know, have you ever like had a day during summer where it's really, really hot, and like you just sort of like wear your little like underwear, like your boxer briefs, and then you just sort of sit down and you start streaming, and like, you know, just like vibe, because the room gets like really hot when you stream, you know, that. Honestly, you mean that I'm wearing this underwear right now. Wait. I'm wearing my underwear right now. Like, wait. Yeah, here it is. Wait. There's the. I don't know if you could hear it, but like, there. I'm wearing this underwear right now. There you go. There you go. I was wearing this underwear right now. Zam, that's not a Zunderwear. That was me. That was my belt. Don't even. That was my belt. I had to like undo my belt. Yes, I wear a belt. On the stream. Oh, please. Look, you get what you wear a belt during streaming. I wear a belt. I'm wearing a pair of jeans right now. I'm wearing a pair of jeans. I have a black and white checkered like fabric belt on. For free? And Hanini, my panini. TMI, sir. Super, because I need to pay you for that info. Well, thank you, Hanini, my panini. It's lovely to see you. And of course, don't you worry in the slightest about it. TMI, that's fine. I always say wild, unhinged shit here. It's part of the branding. It's part of the nether branding. We love the nether branding. Emo? Yes, you caught me. You caught me. Okay, guys, my past life is being one of the Instagram / MySpace pretty boy emo boys. You caught me. That was my PL. I'm an emo boy. I'm one of those sad guys with a name like fucking Corey or Taylor or Bennett or I don't know what else was a fucking emo boy name. Like, I don't know, like Patrick, not Corey. Right? No, those are like the emo Chris, John, yeah. Patrick, I'm late, but hey, what's up? Get on in here. Lovely to see you. Zander's such an emo name, though. Cause tonight might be the night that I fall for you over again for the last time. Like, John Avalon. Yes. Watch me just hit all of the emo classics. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight. Emo karaoke. Zeke, that's a classic. But no, it was a time and a place. It was a time and a place. Okay, but emo karaoke when? It would have to be like unlisted, but I would so do that because like I was very into the scene. I saw Fall Out Boy a couple of times, and I never got to see Panic at the Disco, but like definitely some Fall Out Boy in the playlist. Do it. Unarchived? Yeah. Yeah, it'll have to be you'll have to be unarchived. Oh, Green Day. Watch me do the full 12-minute long rendition of Jesus of Suburbia, beginning to end, including the interludes and the bridges, as well as the acted scenes where I fill both of the roles of both Saint Jimmy and also his mother, and also what's her name, all together, and I do every single line from every single character during the interludes before resuming. Watch me do all of it. Wait, please do that for real. Saint Jimmy. Okay, that was the role I was going to play when I auditioned for the American Idiot musical. And hey, Hodu, thank you for the 4 months, Hodu. Just get loved, my Kamiyoshi. Well, thank you, and I just wanted to say I appreciate being your Kamiyoshi. I really do. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. And, of course, nah, God help feral netherlings from this naked demon. Trust me, God's not helping you here. Vintage Lunatic, Zanny, I must know, do you have the full forearm candy bracelets? I didn't have like all of them. I prefer to kind of like do like a thing, but I do still have like a bunch of bracelets. I think you guys have seen where are they? I don't have all of them anymore. I actually had to get rid of like a bunch of them because they got old. But yes, I did used to have like a lot of bracelets. Chat, Jesus already comes out during confessions, right? Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Forgive me, Father Zander, for I have sinned. It is time for another Incubus confessional. I must have another Incubus confessional. Who do I have for an Incubus confessional? I need to... Unforgiven. Right? My plan right now is that I think I want to do another Incubus confessional. I'm wondering who to drag on for it. I need to drag someone on, you know? Someone. But it's like getting schedules to line up. But now I'm just kind of like, you know what? I might just fucking do it on my own. Because like I did it before and I started off doing it like ages back and it kind of slapped. Uchan? Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. Depends if schedules link up again. It depends if schedules link up, for sure. Depends. Like, I could, like, it again, it's one of those ones. Have you seen / heard of Cobra Starship? Yes, I have. I never got, like, super into them. I had, like, a single that blew up ages, like 10 years ago, I want to say. It's 15 years ago. But, yeah, I remember they had a single that, like, blew up and was, like, on like, the charts for ages. Wow, my fellow sheep. Okay. So, like, okay, I probably shouldn't say this, right? I probably shouldn't say that, but I saw a thing on Twitter of like some fan merch, and someone was doing like fan merch, right? Someone was doing fan merch, and like, I saw that they were doing like a fellow sheep bundle of like, they were doing like beautiful, like they were doing a fellow sheep bundle, and I saw it, and I was like. And, you know? Oh yeah, the comic fiesta. Yeah, I saw it and I was like, there is no way in my like wildest ass dreams that like me and my buddy end up having like a bundle. I'm like, I'm being bundled. I'm a bundle. We're in a little bundle. It's a bundle. It's a bundle, you know? Does that like I'm gonna do it where it's like, oh yeah, you've hit bundleable stage. I'm like, yeah, I'm a bundle. Bundle. I don't know. Maybe it's a little ridiculous, but I think it's cute that, like, you know, I get bundled with my friend. I don't know. Wait, I gotta say, which I saw my name and immediately came to your defense and said you're a sweetheart. Oh no, the sheepies are powerful. The sheep boys are powerful together. The sheepies are like definitely, but sheepies are powerful. Fellow sheeps are sold together. Do not separate. Oh. But no, it's definitely something that's like my big thing. Sheepies together strong. Sheepies together strong. And yeah. Sheepies together strong. I also have like a lot of plans for the New Year's as well. I have some stuff happening in January, which I'm really looking forward to. There's going to be like a big switch up in January, February. And there will be like a little bit of time where there may be like a lot of stuff happening in a very short period of time, specifically for me. That's because of like several reasons. But essentially, I've been doing a lot of work over the past... you guys know that I've been doing a lot of work over the past kind of like 8 months, right? And pretty much I have kind of been doing a lot more than I kind of should have in some regards. But come like sort of January, February, I'm actually gonna start getting like proper full-time assistance from like, you know, but behind the scenes with like this stuff as well. So that's something that's like a big change, a big change, you know, which is good. You know, it means that I'm not doing like all the stuff in front and behind the house now. It's a thing. So it means that the coming year is going to have a lot more stuff in it. One of the finally rest. So one of the reasons that a lot of things you maybe might have seen that there's like a little there's been like a little less, I want to say, like company backed content from me over the past sort of like year in like the grand scheme of things. It's because of the fact that I've been doing a lot of the in front of the house and also behind the house by myself. So I haven't had like that like extra bit of help. And that's finally changing come January, February. And that means that I can actually like do stuff and have like my own little devil to give me a hand with things. I can have like my own little devilish manager, which is gonna be good, really good, because it means that I can actually like focus on giving you guys an even better time than like worrying about, oh, you know, do we get the perms secured for this thing? Is it have I managed to turn around and like and do this thing? Do I need to check on this thing and this thing? Which is really good. The staff are growing. The staff are growing. It's gonna be demon manager specifically. It's gonna be demon manager specifically, which is gonna be really nice. So I'm looking forward to that. Does that mean we can give them a name and bully them affectionately? Yes. Yes, you can. Yippee. Indeed. Obviously, it's still in the works and everything, but obviously, like it's it's just going to be nice to have some breathing room, and it means I can work and do streams even more. It means I can stream more. I can probably do longer streams now. I can do sheep money. Ooh. It means I can do longer streams. It means I can host events finally. I can actually like do events. I can do my own events. I can like arrange things. It means that like I can actually like do stuff, more stuff and more well put together stuff, and I could like play with the company budget more, and I can do stuff. Road to 18 streams. Shepherd Mane. Shepherd Mane. Bro, Shepherd Mane is just what I'm gonna start calling Folgo when he gives me advice about things. I'm just gonna start calling Fuchan Shepherd Mane when he gives me like advice about shit. When he's like, "You're a good guy, Zanny. Make sure to look after yourself. Take lots of breaks. Relax." And I'm like, "Okay, Shepherd Mane." Oh goodness. Yes, Shepherd Mane. Damn. Lol, sheepy Mane. I mean, they do call him the shepherd. Yeah, I know he's the shepherd. I know he's the I know what my friend is called. I'm also aware of how he looked when I was calling him the shepherd. I'm aware of of a certain look. It's still embedded in my skull. Actually, I also need to steal Nyx for something as well, because Nyx and I will be doing stuff hopefully sometime in the future, because we're sort of around about in the same sort of like, you know, when we're sort of like doing like places, like, you know, when we are like talking about like, you know, where we might like be and stuff, but like maybe there's something that like gives away our rough proximity, etc., you know, somewhere. But no, obviously like he's the first like actual person at FSP that actually like streams in the same like time zone as me, apart from Cass. And even then, like it's just the thing where like Cass and I just aren't really around each other too much. So like do you have a duo name yet? We haven't even interacted publicly yet. We haven't even done one stream together yet. We haven't done one stream together yet. We need one stream we need to do one stream together before we do anything. I don't think I've even been in the same like, okay. Golf? Well, that was like a group thing, though. That was like a group thing, okay? Like, we haven't done anything like one-on-one or in a small group, okay? That was like everyone there. That's the equivalent of me saying that, you know, because I turned up to some mixer, what was it? Like, that's like me saying that, like, you know, because I was in, like, what was it? Like, what was it? Like, where was it? Like, where was this thing? Yeah, no, that's like me saying like, oh yeah, well, you know, I got invited to do like to like the little Niji collab server at one point, so therefore I now am like, I now know all the top talent. Like we were in the same server, I guess, but like, you know. Like, been waiting for the interactions. I suppose I should interact with him at some point, you know. I suppose we should interact at some point. He is somewhat of a skibbity-rizzler from how I understand it. He's been very vocal in his brain rot, his low-key Gen Alpha brain rot. But Nyx is more of an oomphy than you, though. He's more of a shitposter than me. Like, I'm more like, I just like checking in on you guys. Like, I just like turning... Okay, he's the kind of, like, oomphy that will turn around and, like, post funny memes about Ravenous. I'm the kind of oomphy that will like the post of you saying that you finally caved in and went to get boba at 3 a.m, even though you have work tomorrow early in the morning, and you know that you're going to get a sugar rush and you're going to have a horrible sleep because of it, but you just couldn't give up the idea of turning around and having those lovely little pearls of diabetes. And I'll like that post after you posted it within, like, 3 minutes, and you'll be like, go away. Go Go away. Not here. Not here. Not here. Not here. Not here. Not here, demon. Not here. Like, that's the kind of oomphy I am, okay? And by the way, that is specifically aimed at one of you because one of you turned around and, like, got boba within the last, like, couple of weeks and, like, at, like, stupid AM, and I did like it. I posted within 10 minutes of you dropping that you were getting boba at 3 AM. You were going to, like, a little general store to get boba. Yeah, you do that, huh? That's something you do. Hey, look at the nether graves first. Hey, chat, look at the nether graves first. You wonder why I'm mad? Okay, but it was adorable. For context, individuals might be somewhat mad at me because of the fact that, like, there was a moment during Sit Tight where Roscoe and I sang together and it was just the two of us, and you know, many people felt motivated by that, and thus my teasing shall be relentless. Listen, it ain't. Listen, it's that I enjoyed it though. For what it's worth, I actually really enjoyed getting to, like, do that with Roscoe, because Roscoe has, like, really nice stage presence. I think when it comes to, like, the physicality and, like, doing stuff on stage, he's someone I really enjoy doing that stuff with. Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved upon every... Are you quoting... You know, I read that with Frederick, right? Like, we did the thing together. Yeah. You know, I have no mouth and I was Scream. We read that together. Did you become Am? Play the game. It's great. There's a game? I would listen. Okay, but it's a little bit of fun teasing between you and I. What's a little bit of fun teasing between a nether-branded or a netherling and a netherbrand, right? What's the harm there? What's the harm? Yeah, I don't see the harm. You didn't know about the game? I didn't know about the game. I didn't. Bullies you lovingly. I like to think teases you seductively is probably better, you know? Just emotional turmoil. Oh, goodness. You and Roscoe's Woko sounded nice together. It'll be nice to see more in the future. Haha. I mean, I try not to, Okay, so one of my rules is one of my rules, he says, having had many rules, is that I try not to promise things with, like, the other boys, because of the fact that, like, we don't have the most, like, overlap in stuff we're into, or even just, like, necessarily, like, always, like, wanting to do, like, a ton of stuff, you know? But if the opportunity to do more stuff with Roscoe ever came along, I would like to do it. Definitely. Definitely. But it's just one of those things where I just, what can I say? It's been my sort of focus since I started at FSP that I wanted to, or kind of, actually, not since I started. It probably happened about a handful of months ago. I want to say maybe like August time. Yeah, June, July, August. Maybe July, August time. That I kind of made the decision that I wanted to focus more on myself and my club than necessarily like the entirety of FSP with like everyone. Not to say that I don't like spending time with everyone. You know, I was spending time with everyone last night, but it's also just a thing where like I realized that I wanted to have all of my stuff with my netherlings sorted before I turn around and even start planning stuff with other people, you know? And I think that reflects in the fact that I'm very much like kind of the, it very much reflects in like the style of how I do things. I have like a very like indie flair to me. And I think it's quite nice because I think doing that kind of provided even more of an alternative for people. And it doesn't mean that I don't do like a huge amount to support, you know, however I can. But I also recognize that like my skill set in regards to like everyone is like very specialized. So it becomes sort of like a thing where it's like if people need me, they tend to call me, and if they don't need me, then I shall continue minding my own business in my club. yeah. And of course, nah, not you scaring the new netherlings and us there. Oh, hush. And Mialin, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very, very much. Mwah. There you go. Yeah. But yeah, I wanted it always to be, I think my big thing was I wanted to be community first. You know, community first, netherlings before everything. And I like to think that you guys have really responded to that. And hell yeah. It's like when you had the fix for everyone's chats. Yeah, tell you what, when I got the fix for everyone's chats, suddenly it was like, oh, FSP's like, oh yeah, we thank you. I have FSP people being like, thank you, Zanny. We really appreciate this. We really do. And I'm like, it's all good. Like the management people being like, we appreciate this. And I'm like, it's all good. I'm Zander. Don't you worry. I just fixed everyone in the Gen's chats. I'm still horrible though, you know? And then it was like me getting, and then it was me getting hit up by like other VTubers from other corporations being like, hey, I heard from like a friend of a friend of a friend that you had the fix for my chat. Can you like send that over? And I'd be like, fuck yeah, I got you. I got the fix. I kid you not, I made so many friends when like everything was broken and I was the one with like the only fix that people were like, hey there. And I was like, hey. I mean, we got the Haka collab out of it. Because like I had to like meet people for it, you know? You make it sound like drugs. Yeah. Black market chat fixes sold in back alley Discord server. Literally like me trying to riz the fucking OBS support people. I got the fix to like the CSS breaking on YouTube because I rizzed the OBS support people. I was like, oh my goodness, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Like, yeah, I'm just a small little guy. Thank you so much. Like, I just didn't want to make my chat sad by like not being able to stream. Thank you so much. Like, thank you. Thank you. Please, I'm just like a silly little guy. I know I'm just a silly little guy. Don't think about it. I'm just a silly little guy. Yeah. Oh, the little chuckle. Yeah. You need the little chuckle. Need it to be done. It's the way it is. It's the way it is. It's the way it is. I hate how much I love the silly little guy voice. Bruh, the fucking silly little guy voice, right? They're like, oh, I'm a silly little guy. Fucking bottom energy. No, he needs to be destroyed. He needs to be silenced. Silly little, the silly little guy voice, the silly little guy persona that I pull out, like, that sometimes on stream needs to be, like, physically destroyed. No, he's cute. I don't care. He needs to be, like, this fucking bottom needs to be silenced. You're still live. I've come and gone from the store. Look at me. Hey, what's up? Get on in here. We're having a cozy little chat time. No, he's precious. What about Teehee? Teehee's a little devil. He's like, Teehee. No, he's a cutie. That's why he needs to be physically destroyed. You're such a hater sometimes. Silence, bottom. Oh, that's gore. That's gore, my comfort character. Zanny's inner demon. Yeah. I am. Listen, I'm the inner demon to your out. I'm the outer demon to your inner demon. Are we bottom typecasting? I dozed off. Nothing. Just the I'm sorry. I'm a silly little guy voice that I do whenever I'm trying to get out of trouble. Congrats. Oh, 2 more. Nice. 452,000 views on Cold Res. Hell yes. I think we're gonna hit 500,000 in the next like 3 or 4 days, and then maybe we could hit 1 million by the New Year's. Maybe. I do know that, like, who streamed 2,000 times mid-stream? That's crazy. So, like, I do know that, like, after the first handful of days, I do know after the first handful of days, there was, like, one of the days really early on where I think it must have just got pushed into the algorithm. So, okay, I can be really honest and tell you something that's happened with Cold Risk, because I see a lot of, like, the back-end stuff. You guys have, like, listened to it enough in such a short space of time that it started, not like all the way, but it started to get pushed into, like, the VTuber music playlists. And I don't mean like people's personal playlists or anything like that. I mean, you know, the giant like playlist that YouTube makes of like, oh, this is like VTuber music mix, or like, oh, this is like, you know, best of I don't fucking know, like who have I seen recently? This is like best of Uki Violetta, you know, like it's there. It's like in the public mixes now. And I'm like, oh, okay. So like it's starting to get mixed into like the YouTube playlists of like the music, and that's why it's like started to like get a bit of a life of its own. I mean, if you guys keep going, it'll probably like part of me is low-key like thinking, if the Netherlings keep going, what if this breaks out of like VTuber YouTube and into like regular music YouTube? What happens when this ends up in regular music YouTube? Like, what happens then? Do I hide? 1 million before 1 year anniversary. Breach containment. I don't even know. Like, I don't know. Zander, Netherbrand, Cold Wrist alongside... I don't know. Who makes music? Taylor Swift. What's Taylor Swift doing these days? What's Taylor Swift doing these days? Then you'll get reactions from Flesh-tubers. Oh, you know what? The Flesh-tubers who have reacted to me before have been really nice. They've been really nice about me. Like, I didn't think the Flesh-tubers who'd react to Zander would be, like, really nice. But, like, weirdly, they're always like, oh, he's a chill little guy. He's actually quite funny. They end up liking me, and I'm like, That's strange. That's strange. We're... What? What? To be fair, you're a lot more non-VTuber ESK. I do have something that appeals to people that I don't think are like inherent VTuber fans. I think there's like a little something, you know? I think there's like a little something about me that appeals to people who aren't like super fans of like VTubers that like is really comforting, you know? You're funny FleshTuber certified. You do summon the non-VTuber fans. And I love that. I love that. I love the idea of getting to summon like the non-VTuber fans, because it means that I don't have to like play in to the pre-established like expectations of like VTubers. Because then it can be like, oh, you know, this guy just, because it's like, it's such a fucking wall getting into VTubing where it's like, there's so many companies and history and etiquette, but then the etiquette's not really enforced, but then it's enforced by some people, but then it's interpreted some ways and then it's done other ways, and then people get really anal about whether or not you've done one thing or another thing, or they get really picky about this, and he's my Oshi and he's my Kami Oshi, and there's so many fucking words thrown in Japanese, like, oh goodness, and like, you know, and then everyone turns around on like fucking Twitter and has like a random ass Japanese word in their name, like, oh, good to fucking meet you, Jonathan Combini Hopkins, like, fucking great. I'd regale me with your opinion about the state of corporate VTubing. I'm sure it's erudated. I'm sure it's some of the most erudite content I shall receive. Like, you know. Fucking Jonathan Combini Hopkins with the erudite opinion. Fucking Combini. Kind of like how I got into VTubers. Never liked idols, but got taken by the hair by people like Mary. Yeah. Well, Mary's a great chill little guy. I fucking love Mary. You know I love Mary. FSP has generally gathered a lot of new people because of the ads on YouTube and the new agency. It makes sense. I would say it's not necessarily gathered a lot of new people. I would say, just as someone on the inside, I would say that there are a lot of new people, but the new people haven't necessarily like disseminated across the whole company. I think like I personally have like, you know, a lot more first time or sort of newish VTuber fans in, I would say, the Netherlings. I'd say the Netherlings have like the lion's share of like people who have never super got into VTubers, but then there are also people who like are from other companies that I think have disseminated among the other boys as well, who might have like watched VTubers, or maybe their Oshis like, you know, G-worded, or something happened and they felt like they wanted to move on and try something else. And I think that's probably like the way it's gone. I think that that like there are two routes, which is either that you've got people from like older companies or fandoms or stuff like that, or you've got people who are new. And I think that I've kind of ended up very tilted into the newer side, you know. Not completely, but I think that like it's probably a thing. Just because, you know, I'm a bit of a dick with things. Oh goodness. Yup, me, I've been a VTuber fan of 3 years. That's time. That's time. I didn't even know what a VTuber was 3 years ago. I wouldn't say though. Aw, a lot of focus on the all boys experience. Yeah, I mean, like, I just like having fun with it. You know? I love FleshTubers as they're my OG, and you fit the bill nicely. Aw. Yeah, no, it's like the thing. I think I walk that little cross section. Oh god. Oh goodness. promise. Sorry, I just received like a message. All right. Yeah, no, it's definitely vibes. It's definitely vibes. It's definitely vibes. I have 2 friends from different fandoms getting into VTubers because you. Aw, it's cute. It's cute. But yeah, on that note, though, I think it is due time that we start wrapping things up for today's first little coffee date. I will see you tomorrow for our first little stream of the week, and until then. We'll be doing, of course, like here's my little thing back. Of course, we'll be doing Misao tomorrow at 2 p.m. JST, midnight EST. I hate it. I hate doing 4 streams this week. It feels like I'm being lazy, but next week we'll be back more. So yeah, be sure to stop by. Obviously, we're gonna do our little talk beforehand. Then we're gonna do our little after chat. And we're gonna like do a whole bundle of things. We're gonna have a whole good little time. So we're going to make the most of the time we have. We're for sure going to make the most of the time we have. But until the next, I have been Zander Netherbrand. You have been my dear sweet Netherlings. And with that, bye-bye for now. Mwah. Sleep tight.